Hello and welcome to REECAAAP UFC London Aspinall versus Tybura full card discussion. Right now, Dave, he said he's going to be a couple minutes. I think he's taking a shit or something. I'm not sure, but I will discuss a little bit just to wait for Dave. He said 3 minutes, so it shouldn't be that much. So just in the meantime, I'm just going to go over last week because I never did. I'm chilling, bro. Okay. No problem. I just wanted to bring you on if you're available, but that's fine. So last week I didn't do that bad. 8-5. I mean, thankfully I did well on the main card, so that 5-fight combo worked out for me. But man, the prelims I did horrible actually. So I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just killing time till fucking Dave gets here because he was like, just 3 minutes. He said that 10 minutes ago. So, but this card here, it's a tough one, man. Tough card. My confidence level on these fights is not very high, but I did go through and make all my picks. Sorry, I'm unprepared. I should just postpone this another 5-10 minutes. Fucking Dave, whatever. So I will start sharing screen, I guess. With Tapology. I was going to go over last week's card, but that's history. Why talk about that? Last week, though, I think I want to say not broke bets. So let me find out who won the Tapology last week. I know it was kind of close up at the top. And share. Okay. So I'll share this just until Dave gets here, which hopefully be soon. 10th, not bad. I think it was broke bets too. We're going to find out right now. So previous event right here, home versus Bueno Silva. Broke bets did win. MPTV said he got 10th. Johnny K did pretty good. There you are, thankfully. There you are. Man, I suck at eating time up. I'm horrible at it.
You're a good staller.
Not really. I'm not a very good staller. So I'm going to stop sharing screens. So that's your department. That's not me.
Who won last week? Broke won last week. You know what? Johnny K. Picks had a perfect card up until the very last fight. He was batting 1,000.
He picked
perfect
Holly
card.
Holm?
No, he did not pick Holly Holm. That's why he did not win.
Fight. He had a perfect card till the last fight. That was the last fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Holly
Holm to win.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He picked Holly Holm.
Yeah. Anyways, poor guy. He was killing it. Unfortunately. Should happen.
Well, a lot of people had broke bets, 12 correct. The Dirty Reg, 12 correct. He's better than Johnny K.
Yeah. No, he did. It was very interesting. It was good.
Yeah, thankfully my money came right in the main card. I got the main card. I did very well. Prelims I did horrible. But anyway, are you ready now? Did you get all your stuff ready?
Sure. Why not?
Do you? You got your shared screens ready?
Sure. Where do you want to start?
When I see it in the background, I'll toss it up there.
All right, let me get in there.
All right. Sorry for the stalling, guys. Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, gentlemen. Have a good evening.
What are you drinking? You're out of a glass tonight, huh?
I'm classy.
Classy.
I'm a classy alcoholic. It's important.
Okay. You ready?
Get to this.
All right. Now I noticed the walkouts are not in order because what's his name? Brian Barberena, whatever, had a personal thing, so he had to definitely come out first and then do his thing. He's still fighting all that, but he had to walk out first, so that is going to mess up if you're following the order on.
Nice. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
We can bounce around with this. We can play who's that fighter. The one with the big scar across his face, that's Danielle. I got him.
When we get there. So, you want to go in order, or do you want to do the? All right, we'll just go in order. You have to come back to the Bam Bam.
We'll figure it out.
All right, so curtain jerker on the prelims. Jafel Filho taking on Daniel Barres. These guys are pretty evenly matched. Jafel Filho, pastor out of Brazil. He is 30 years old. Let's see. The tail of the tape is pretty much the same. He's got a little bit of a reach advantage, nothing like 2 inches, nothing big. Fighting out of União in Brazil, taking on Daniel Barres. Barres is 34 years old. Keep that in mind. He's out of Spain, but he's training at the Entram gym. Well, according to Tapology, I didn't check his Instagram or anything. 16-5 for Daniel Barres, 14-3 for Phil Ho. On the cappers that I watched, they're split. A lot of them are taking Barres, a lot of them taking Phil Ho. I think I'm going to go with the Brazilian here, Phil Ho. Let's open up his Tapology, take a look at his resume.
Nice. 14-3. Lost to Mohamed Mokaev. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Mohamed Mokaev is a beast.
I'm okay with that.
Where is he? Chuto, Brazil. Brazil's actually, the regional scene in Brazil is it's decent. It's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The only name I recognize out of his record, Bruno Correa. That guy I think is like in LFA now. But that was a long 2014. His last loss before Mokaev was 2017. I don't know who that guy is. 8-4 record though. I mean, Vinicius Salvador. I do know that name. He's a UFC fighter. That was a good win there. Ground and pound, round 2. And then Contender Series, and then his debut where he lost. But his opponent here, Daniel Barres.
Well, what was it? Can we go over how quickly he finishes people here?
Sure, yeah.
Left hook ground and strikes, 131 round 3, arm triangle choke, round 1, ground and pound round 2, rear naked choke, 415 round 1, punches round 1. He lost by choke round 3, okay. Rear naked choke round 2, punches round 1, rear naked choke round 2. Seems to be finishing most of his fights, kids. Just keep an eye out for that. Because you're about to see the records for Daniel Barres against his opponents, which are, I mean, here we go. 8-0, 7-0, 8-3, 10-3, 9-6, 0-0, 8-4. All positive records, regardless. Have a look at Daniel Barres. All yours there, Ranj.
Look at his opponent's records: 14-12, 6-9, 7-9, 10-9-1. He lost to Carlos Hernandez, Contender Series. That, whatever. 6-1, 6-3, 10-2. But he is doing it right, round one. But these guys, the caliber of opponent he's fought is way less than that of Jafel. So for that reason alone, I've already leaned Jafel Filho anyway. But let's see how they look. This is pretty evenly matched too, I think, like for the bookies. See, this is you're at Josh Cooleybow.
Where am I here?
That's Josh Cooleybow.
Oh, we're way out of order here.
Yeah. Do you just have a main card on here, or
maybe just main card?
Yeah, that's what you did. Okay.
Hang on a second here. I gotta go find it. Yeah.
Perez striking 9 out of 10. Perez grappling 7 out of 10. Filho striking 6 out of 10. Filho grappling 9.5 out of 10. MPTV, where are you getting these stats? Is this in your personal opinion, or are you getting this from somewhere? All right. Well, Dave is fucking around, so man, I should just pull up their Instagram real quick. Tapology doesn't keep up on their gyms, but I think Nova Uniao, I think that's probably right. This Perez guy, though, Entram Gym, I don't know why he would be over there. He's from Spain. Well, maybe. Mexican, speak the same language. Oh, and he is ranked in Mexico, too, number 3 for flyweights. So, ready, Dave? You got it now?
I think I got it.
There he is. There's Daniel Perez. He's got some doodles on his chest there. I don't know, what's it, hieroglyphics or something? How do you say it? Hieroglyphic?
You got it.
Yeah. Hieroglyphic. Egyptian writing, it looks like, but it's not. I don't know what it is. Then here's my boy, Jafel Filho. MMA Jesus. He's got Filho decision. Decision would be Perez. Pause it right there. They match up good, but you can tell there is a little bit of height and reach for Jafel Filio something.
Yeah,
It's
much
not
bigger.
I don't know. Either that or Michael Bisping was saying it wrong because he kept saying Filio. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Filio. What are the odds? I think he's the favorite too, slightly. I have
Yes.
yeah, I've written down from earlier in the week minus 125 for Filio, plus 105 for Perez.
And we are now on even money, minus 110 each.
Sweet.
And I'm liking Filio within distance at plus 220. I like that one a lot.
Me too. Like you mentioned, the resume is better, I think. The opponents he's fought in the past. And he's got the tail of the tape advantage a little bit. So yeah, we'll go that way. What's up? What's next up on this card?
Fight number 2, Bruna Brazil versus Shauna Bannon.
So Shauna Bannon, she's making her UFC debut against Bruna Brazil. Bruna Brazil had that loss to Denise Gomes, but you see Denise Gomes just wrecked. Who'd she plow through the last? Horrible with names. She just won like 2 weeks ago. What's Jasmine or?
Oh, Desmond Javicius at 289?
No. Was it? Hold on, shit.
Man's got to talk out of his ass for a bit.
But anyway, Denise Gomes is not a bad loss to have. Yasmin, yeah, that's right. Yasmin, thank you, MPTV. Man, I'm losing my brain here. So Bruna Brazil had her debut, lost to right hook to ground strikes to Denise Gomes, but that's Denise Gomes showing that she can get it done. She's knocking everybody out. Shauna Bannon, Mama B, coming in undefeated, but she's only got 5 fights as a pro, so that's kind of sketchy there. Both these girls are 29 years old. They match up pretty evenly on both have the same reach. Inch height for Brazil, the special one, that's her nickname. Man, this is a coin flip as well, but the Irish girl, she's the home team, so and plus I think she's like more, you can see she's got like a will to fight, whereas Brazil, if you saw that Denise Gomes, she was, I don't know, too complacent. She was too like, she didn't go after it, even though it was a short fight. It was like, you could tell she wasn't like, I don't know if it was nerves because of her debut or what, but she didn't look like she was really had that, that motivation to get the win. So that's why I'm leaning Shauna Bannon. And I guess from what I heard from We Want Picks Angelo, she has like some kickboxing accolades or some shit in the past. And look at her amateur results. She's got a pretty good amateur career in here. Like a lot of experience there, much more than Bruna. So I don't know. It's a coin flip, but I'm going to go with the home team here and take uh, the Irish girl, only because girl fight. You know, what are you going to do? So what
Gotta
do you
pick
think?
the hometown favorite. I agree.
What's that?
I agree. You got to pick the hometown favorite for this one.
Okay, Brazil needs space topper effectively. Gomes Crowder closely. Bannon also fights Crowder opponent closely like Gomes. Awesome. I love Bannon. Bruno Brazil looking good. Attractive girl. Shauna Bannon. Her face looks like Molly a little bit, right? Or is that?
Yep. Oh, she got her hair done. Got her makeup done for this.
This is her debut. She wants to look good. And see, I think she's more aggressive. Just look, she's talking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out, bitch. That's what she's saying. I'm gonna knock you out. Bannon looks very low level. Yeah, well, both of them are kind of low level, right? What are the odds on this one? They've got to be close.
Shauna Bannon is at plus 125, and Bruno Brazil is at minus 150.
Plus money. When in doubt, go with dog. Dog or pass. That's what I say.
All right, we agree on two of them.
On this. What's that?
We agree on two of them. First two we agree on.
Good.
Moving on.
We do better when we agree on Tapology.
I know.
So,
Chris Duncan versus Yanal Asmuth.
Oh, this we'll probably disagree because I'm going with the underdog here. But all right, let's break it down. Yanal came out as a huge underdog his debut and surprised everybody with that knockout win over Sam Patterson. But from what I heard, Sam Patterson keeps his chin up. He's very plotting. So it's kind of like it was a big target for Yanal Ashmus, the Red Fox. Now he's taking on Chris Duncan. He's home team here out of Scotland. Coming off his UFC debut against Omar Morales, where he got a split decision. Before that, Contender Series, Charlie Campbell beat him by right cross ground strikes. For that, I don't even know what regional scene that is, UFL or some shit. Oh, he lost to Slava Claus in the Contender Series.
That's not a good look.
Well, Slava Claus is a decent striker. What's good about this guy, Chris Duncan, training out of American Top Team, and that's verified too. But Yanal, undefeated 7-0. He's Israeli. He's fighting out of K Dojo Warrior Tribe. There's a UFC fighters that come out of there. I think Azmat Mirzakhanov fights out of there, and I don't know. There's a couple. I thought there was a couple UFC guys that fight out of K Dojo, but that's right in New Jersey. That's like I think it might be the Muslim gym or something. But anyway, plus money, couple years younger. These guys, Chris Duncan's got a little bit more reach, but I'm going to go with the underdog here. Perfect record. Let's check out Chris Duncan's resume. Let's check out his fighters.
Chris Duncan, 10-1, decent record. Only has one loss, Steph Ashislav, so it's pretty good. Split decision win over Omar Morales. I'm trying to remember that fight. Who I thought actually won that fight.
Undefeated in Bellator, I see.
Beat Charlie Campbell in the Contender Series. Did lots of work in Bellator. Was in Ultimate Fight League as well. More Bellator, more on top. Guy's been around for a while. Fighting a decent repertoire.
And you know,
Undefeated.
I like Game.
Knocked out Sam Patterson. That's a good look. Dennis Hughes, unanimous decision. Yeah. Knocked out Ryan Risco. Knocked out Armando Jetta. Knocked out Luis Abdallah. Choked out Johan Kohana. We agree again. I'm going on the Red Fox. I'm on the Red Fox train.
Let's see. Yanel, KO.
And he is plus money. Plus 125. Look at face.
I watched Yanel. Yanel. Is it Yanel? It's not Yanel. That's definitely not what he's called. It's not called Yanel.
No, that's what we're calling
him. That is what we're calling him. Every fight I watched of Yanel, he was losing until he wasn't, which says he has great cardio. But he picking Duncan anyway, MPTV. Just tuning in perfect timing. Duncan and Yanel going to be a banger. I think it is too. There's Duncan out of Scotland, so he's like the home team. Got his face painted just like his boy Craig.
I'll go with the humble Israeli.
What's that?
I'll go with the humble Israeli, the Red Fox.
Yeah, me too.
Guy's got a game plan for 3 rounds. Going to wait for his opportunity to step in there and strike. Or very comfortable if it goes to the ground.
Yanel ass mouth. Oh, that's great. Man, this troll in here has Hasbulla talking shit about my boy MMA Jesus. Might have to put him in timeout or something. Yanel by KO. Yeah, we're on the same page there too, right? We both like Yanel.
Oh yeah, we're both on Yanel.
Sweet.
You like Yanel, don't you? I like Yanel.
Oh, it depends. Ass mouth. Yeah, I like Yanel ass mouth.
You like the shame. That's what you like.
Oh, the next day I feel horrible. I take 2 showers.
I can just imagine what your Pornhub history is like. Shame.
Don't go there, man.
Shame.
Don't go there.
Shame.
There's some stuff you just gotta keep secret, man.
I know, but I could just imagine.
So sometimes I go into those dark places, then I regret.
You are the dark place.
Yeah, sometimes I go there and boy, I regret it almost immediately. The guilt, horrible.
The shame turns you on. Okay, it's all about the shame.
Jesus will always have haters. Indeed. All right, bud. Enough of the Yanel talk. Let's move on.
All right, so are we both on Yanel? Even after this face off?
Hardcore. We're both hardcore Yanel.
We're both on hardcore Yanel, who is plus money.
Plus money. He's
plus 125. I'm not even going to prop bet him. I'm just going to go with Yanel.
Put a star by him. He might make our 3-leg parlay boost it up a little bit. Man, there's a lot of close lines on this card. A lot of close lines, which is a great comparison from last week when there's a lot of those wide lines. I hated that. I'd rather have close lines than big Bellator wide lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Excuse me. So
yeah, let's
fight. This one's a
speed through this one
too.
Let's speed through it. Flip a coin.
No, we're gonna talk about it.
All right, you talk about it. I'll go back.
All right. Always be back. Okay, Pani Khanzad is an Iranian-born, Danish Swede. That's what Iranian-born Danish Swede. That's what she is. Because she's fighting out of Denmark, but her nationality is Swedish, but she was born in Iran. Pani Kanzai, Banzai. She's 16-6, coming off a win over Lena Landsberg by decision. She lost to Raquel Pennington decision. She beat Alexis Davis decision. That's a great win. She beat Sajara Eubanks decision and Beth Carrera decision. That's her last 5. But Fenomeno Ketlin Vieira, look out. Ketlin Vieira out of Brazil. She lost to Raquel Pennington, split decision. She beat Holly Holm, split decision. She beat Misha Tate, unanimous decision. She lost to Yana Santos. Oh, bet she wants that one back. Let's go.
That was a long time ago. That was over 2 years ago.
And before that, she also beat Sarge Eubanks. I think Ketlin Vieira, man, has probably got the better grappling here, but if it stands up, I don't know, man. Standing up, I think Pani Kanzai might be the more technical striker. Let's look a little bit deeper into Ketlin Vieira.
Let's just look at some stats real quick, just to back you up here. Pani Kanzai strikes landed per minute 5.32 versus Ketlin's 3.24. Strike absorbed 4.12 versus negative ratio 4.16. Going to lean towards Kanzai on the feet, but when he goes to the ground, I'm going to lean towards Vieira. Takedown average 1.36 versus 0.40. Takedown defense 92% versus 80%. Submission average 0.4 versus 0.1. So I think Vieira is going to have the advantage on the ground, and Kanzai's going to have the advantage on the feet. So where's this fight happening?
You got to think who's more well-rounded. Who can, because I think it's going to take place both. It's going to eventually get to the ground.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. And boy, Pani Kanzai, she's a little bit better than I was thinking. Looking at her record, dude, she beat Jess Rose Clark.
Yeah, she has some decent fighters on there. I'm still going Vieira.
This is a total coin flip, but yeah, I'm gonna go Vieira too. She just has more UFC cage experience. I don't know, maybe not. Kanzai's been in the UFC since 2019. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 fights. That's Piani, right? So Pani Kanzai. There's Ketlin. Beast.
Yeah. She's looking like a man.
Pointing at that tattoo and bicep. I don't even know what that says, but
I would be very afraid to meet that in a dark alley. Oh, right there. Like it. Nose to nose.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good girl fight.
Definitely height advantage, though.
What the over-under is on this. Looks like this might, I don't know. They're both kind of like, I know Ketlin Vieira is a boring fighter to watch. She's NyQuil. Fall asleep.
All right, Ketlin Vieira is a minus 160. Kanzai is a plus 130. Fight to go the distance. Yes, minus 340. No, plus 250. Over under is what you were looking at. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 390. Under 2.5 rounds, plus 290.
I'm also taking Ketlin Vieira, but another girl fight. Who knows with that? Who knows with this shit?
Not going in my parlay, but yeah, I'm picking Vieira as well. Especially after that face-off. I like the face-off.
If it gets to the ground, Ketlin has significant advantage. Pani is the one in better shape, though, so cardio is in Pani. Pani's nose is a little punched up. MAG's already got picks posted for next week. Sweet. Oh, big boy.
We're not there yet.
Huh?
Make a decision here.
What are you saying?
I got your Ketlin Vieira, even though she has negative striking ratio.
We've been same on all these fights so far. Now this is the one where you have to kick back on your face-off because we're at the Brian Barberena,
We got this.
Mahmoud Meredov. So
I just have to find the right stream. Baby, what's going on? Do you need some love?
it's hot. She got some water. Give her some water.
She got water.
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah.
Brian Barberena, Mahmoud Meredov. Brian Barberena, Bam Bam's coming off 2 losses. He's going, what's he going up a weight class? Yeah, he's going up a weight class, right? I know he's going to a different weight. See.
Yes, he is.
Which I don't think it's going to fare well for him. I think that's going to go against him here. Coming off a loss to Gunnar Nelson, submission. Before that, RDA, Javier Dos Anjos submitted him. Prior to that, though, he beat Robbie Lawler. He beat the immortal Matt Brown, and he beat Darian Weeks. Mahmoud Meredov also coming off 2 losses. One to Kyle Baralho, the jiu-jitsu nerd there with the glasses, fighting nerds. GM3, submission, rear naked choke. The legend got him. And before that, he beat Dirty Sanchez, Trevor Smith, and Alicio Di Chirico, the Italian guy. Man, this is closer than the line suggests. But because of the weight class shift for Barberena, and Mahmoud Meredov is just better on the ground, better striking. I'm sure you got stats, but I can already tell he's just a better overall all-around guy. Let's see. Let's check the stats out.
Brian Barberena, strikes landed per minute 5.81, but strike absorbed 4.83. Meredov, strike landed per minute 4.35. Good defense on him. Strike absorbed 2.72.
There you
60% defense versus 40% 44% defense. I like Meredov on the feet, definitely. Now, if it goes down to the ground, which I think this might be standing, we'll see. It's gonna be a lot of. I think it's gonna be a lot of clinch game against the cage. But takedown average 0.70 versus 0.15. Takedown accuracy 37 versus 25. Takedown defense 76 versus 54. If this does go to the ground, I do have an advantage for Meredov as well as far as the stats goes. Lots of fights to put this on. But yeah, I'm liking Meredov here.
Me too. I think he's going to knock him out too. Because if you look at Bam Bam, he's been knocked out by Randy Brown, Vicente Luque, Leon. Oh no, that was a decision. But he's got a suspect chin, and now it's just getting weaker as he's growing older.
And these are late ones too, which doesn't help. Round 3 knockout, round 3 knees and punches. This is where he's been beaten up over the course of 3 rounds, and he finally gives it in the 3rd. Rear naked choke round 2. That's where he starts to gas out, but that is against Rafael Dos Anjos, who has a hell of experience. Gunnar Nelson, the armbar. It's not a good look, even though Gunnar is good. Yeah, up against a world of hurt versus Meredov. Plus, he's a 10-digit or he's a 2-digit loss guy.
Yep, double digits. Yeah, I'm on Meredov, but I'm not betting it because Bam Bam. I don't know. It's just the line is ridiculous. Minus 345 or something. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Dustin Poirier in the BMF fight, but we can discuss that after this card. If so, anyway, I'm also on the side of Meredov, but he's not going to make a parlay for me. He's just too risky. What's he minus now?
Live betting has you at minus 334.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's
up 60 earlier in the week. So what's the plus money on Barberena there?
Plus 250.
Plus 250. Cool. Yeah, that's not making any parlays, but my pick on Topology is Meredov. You too?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the big boys next.
Oh, wait. Let me go back to here. My dog is extremely annoying, and I apologize.
Whatever. Mick Parkin making his UFC debut. He's the home teams. He's out of England. Going against Jamal Pogues, UF fighter or US fighter, the Stormtrooper. He's out of California. These guys are the same age, 27. They weighed in both like 264, 266. They both topped out at the weight class. But I know Jamal Pogues has fought at 205 before. So I've heard. There'll be a 2-inch reach advantage for Parkin. But if you look at Parkin, who's he fought? He opened up. He's undefeated, 6-0. But his competition, he's fought a bunch of I don't knows. Like who are these people? No idea. The records are 6-9, 7-7, 2-3, 2-17, 1-10. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Jamal Pogues, on the other hand, 10-3 record. He's fought Josh Parisian, beat him. Before that, Contender Series, Paulo Renato Jr. beat that guy, unanimous decision. Before that, he was an LFA fighter. He lost to Alex Polizzi in the LFA. But aside from that, I don't know any of these names either. But they're not. He's an undefeated guy, Marcos Bergaggio. Better quality of fighter. Pogues has a better resume, and I'm going to go with him here. These are both sloppy, middling heavyweights, so another like coin flip, close odd fight. And Mick Parkin, I know he's the home team, but he's making his debut as well. Look at this big boy! Holy shit! That's not on muscle either. He
You have the shirt on still.
5. He just beefed himself up, just buffets. Oh, loves it. Royal fried chicken. Pogues is a little trimmer. You know, they both have their shirts on though, because they're both sloppy heavyweights. They measure up pretty decent. Look at the ass on Pogues. Holy shit! Boom! Right there's 20 pounds. That
got that back.
Sure does. Yeah, I'm going with Jamal Pogues here. He just fought the better caliber of fighter on his resume. And Mick Parkin hasn't proved himself yet. I mean, he's got the Contender Series choke over Eduardo Neves, but yeah, I don't know any of these dudes. What are you thinking on this one, Dave?
I like Pogues. I do like the Stormtrooper. I am a fan. I remember him against Josh Parisian. I think he had a great fight that one. I remember him against Paul Renato Jr.
Against Josh Parisian, though.
Yeah, but I like it. I think he's going to be a decision guy. I think he's going to outwork him. I think he's going to have the cardio over him. As long as he doesn't get knocked out in the first round,
I think about the cardio thing. You saw the face-off. He's got more flab. I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
But I think he's just going to smother him. I think it's going to get to the ground. They're going to be both huffing and puffing, mouth breathing. Jamal Pogues get on top and just wet blanket smother the Mick Parkin.
Yeah.
Okay. We have yet to disagree.
It's going to be scary. All right, next.
If it goes to the judges' home cooking time, that is true, MD Turp. That is true. They like the British love their fighters, but I've seen go against too. I've seen the British people lose decisions. Here, Mark Diakase, he's the home team here going against Joel Alvarez out of Spain. Joel Alvarez, you were very high on him before. I remember you love this guy.
I did,
but yeah. Let's see. Mark Diakase, the bone crusher. He is not really a bone crusher. He's not all that. He's 30 years old. He will have nothing. No, Joel Alvarez is beating him on the tail of the tape too. 6'3" to 5'10". Joel Alvarez definitely got a 4-inch height advantage and 4-inch reach advantage. He's a 2-1 favorite though. El Fenomeno. Isn't who else? Ketlin Vieira is phenomenal also, right? Huh.
That's great.
Phenomenal. They should be a duo, the Phenomenal duo. But anyway, Mark Diakiese is fighting out a Great Britain top team, which is good. Joel Alvarez, check Instagram because Tapology has nothing listed for him, but I'm sure he's working somewhere. Yeah, I like Joel Alvarez. Just look at the people he's beat. Open this up. Joel Alvarez. I know he's coming off that loss to Arman Saruki, but look, he took out Thiago Moises, Alexander Yakovlev, Joe Duffy. Joe Duffy is a durable. Well, that was a choke, but still, he's getting it done and finishing these people. Before
and he fought Damir Ismagulov on his UFC opener. Like, come on,
yeah,
that's a tough fight to start with.
Absolutely, Damir, the decisionator. You know, he's fantastic. Before that, he was an AFL and getting it done. Look at round 1, round 2, round 1, round 1, round. Look at just finishing all these clowns.
I like this kid. I like this kid a lot.
I like Joel Alvarez, handsome guy too. Now let's give a fair shake to Mark Diakiese though. Let's look at his stuff. The Bone Crusher, Mark Diakiese, 16-6. His last 5, Michael Johnson, unanimous decision, beat him. He beat Damir Hadzovic. Now that one, I lost money. I had Damir Hadzovic. I thought that was a lock too.
MPTV's taking my stats.
That was another one. Slava Claus I thought was going to beat him too, but for some reason, I think that was the one. It went to wrestling and it was expected to stay standing. That's where I went wrong on that. Slava Claus can't wrestle. He sucks at wrestling. Rafael Alves choked him out. Rafael Fiziev. I haven't seen him in a while. What's going on with him? He got him unanimous decision. That's not a bad loss. I like Fiziev. Before that, took out Groovy Lando Fanata. Joe Duffy. Joe Duffy seems to get beat by everybody. He had those 3 losses in a row. Nasrat, Hawk Press, Dan Hooker, Jakar Close.
Back when he was good.
We're starting to go back in time where it doesn't really, who cares? But I don't know. I just think Joel Alvarez is better in all aspects of fighting. Better striking, better wrestling. What's the stats say? I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going by.
Strike time per minute 3.44 versus 2.73. So Joel Alvarez better, higher volume in striking. Strike absorbed 2.63 to 3.68. So negative ratio for Joel Alvarez as far as that goes. Defense 53-49. Accuracy is pretty much the same, 40-44. Mark Diakiese, takedown average 3.33 versus Joel Alvarez 0.00. Takedown accuracy 43 versus 0. Takedown defense 67 versus 0. Submissions 0.0 versus 1.2. So kind of interesting on the stats there. I don't know if the stats actually count that takedown average or the takedown accuracy or the takedown defense. I think this might be a glitch in the matrix. Have to check with the UFC on this one. But yeah, I like Joel Alvarez on the feet. I like him on Saturday. I like him with the UFC.
Diakiese's lost twice by guillotine. Alvarez has 6 guillotine.
That's the one, yeah. MPTV took my one on that one. There you go. Here's your guillotine choke right here. Another guillotine choke here. And Joel Alvarez. We get back into this one. This is why I'm kind of thinking the odds or the stats are a little bit wrong there. We've got guillotine choke versus Joe Duffy, triangle choke versus Radu, darts choke versus Cesar, triangle choke versus Ribeiro, guillotine choke. This is all before the UFC. So,
ooh, MMA Jesus said Mark Diakiese. He is the home team too. So if it goes to decision, they might. I don't know. It might be a robbery there, but I'm high on Alvarez, and I'm pretty confident as well. You too, Dave? I know
I
you.
am. And he is a minus 200. I think Mark Casey might have a chance. I do remember his wrestling win over what's his name. So I mean, he might have a chance as far as that goes. But I think Joel Alvarez is gonna be able to piece him up on the feet. It's gonna be bloody. Mark Casey's gonna walk out of this cut the fuck up.
Yeah.
As far as the bookies, the fight with the distance. The bookies are thinking the fight is not going the distance. They're at minus 235 versus plus 185. So if you like Joel Alvarez within distance, which I think is where it's going to go, you can get a slight increase from your minus 200 to your minus 120. I kind of like that as well. I think he might be able to sub Jay Casey. I don't know what was wrong with those stats on the UFC. Joel Alvarez does have ground game. I don't think Jay Casey has a way to win this fight.
Agreed. I think all aspects, Joel Alvarez is the better fighter here. So let's move on. Next up the card. We got hot chocolate.
I gotta watch Face-Offs first.
Danny Roberts. Oh yeah, we didn't watch that. That's right. Good deal. Thanks for reminding me.
Chad will get me while throwing hats in the crowd. Looking good. The taller fighter, leaner fighter.
I don't
know why he's got no takedowns on his stats for the UFC. I think that is a glitch in the matrix.
No, maybe he just sucks at takedowns.
Well, he works well from the guard. He's got the height advantage, got the reach advantage. Bigger man. It's all about love and necklaces. All right, that didn't change my opinion at all.
Me neither. I'm still on Joel Alvarez. Like, I'm pretty much fading Mark Diakasey. That's what the thing is. Always do. I always fade Mark Diakasey. I don't know. Up the card now. We've got Danny Roberts taking on Johnny Parsons. Here's another damn close one. Who knows? Both these guys.
Yeah, this one's a little bit weird. I don't know. I need to watch everything. Hot Chocolate's got the hometown.
Hot Chocolate Danny Roberts. He's the home team, 18-7. It's coming off 2 losses though. Jack Della Maddalena, man, he got a robbery win. He got lucky last for real. That guy had more takedowns. One's round 1 and 2. Jack Della Maddalena won round 3, but somehow, I don't know. That was real shady. I think he got a robbery victory last week, Jack Della. But anyway, Francisco Trinaldo beat Hot Chocolate, and so did Jack Della. Before that, Hot Chocolate beat Ramazan Ameev by split decision. That's a good win. Zalim Imadev, TKO. That's a UFC fight. Before that, Michelle Pajeda took care of him, flying knee. So, not looking that good. Johnny Parsons, the slugger knot, on the other hand, is making his UFC debut. This dude, a lot of hype going around this guy because 8-3. Let's check his losses out. Look at his Tapology pictures. Hyped. Look at his eyes are gonna bug out of his head. But anyway, his last loss was 2019 in Destiny MMA. He lost a unanimous decision to some 16-10 fighter. That's a red flag right there. Prior to that, he lost in a China regional scene. It's so regional, it's just called China Regional against a 5-2-1 fighter, David Gladden. And go through the only real good fight he's had is the split decision over Solomon Renfro during Contender Series. That's why I'm going to have to go with Danny Roberts just for the experience by itself. 18-7. And he got like that Ramazan Ramirez. I know it's split decision, but still a good win. He beat David Zawada, split decision. That's a good win. Oh, and his experience goes back to, he was a pro since 2010. Phenomenal. Yeah, I'm gonna take Hot Chocolate. He's the home team, way more experience. He's he's taken these decent UFC fighters to decision. Some of them are finishing them, but I don't know if Johnny Parsons is gonna finish. He has that finishing ability, but that's what's Danny Roberts. Man, his chin is suspect, so I don't know. Look at Ramazan Ameev is an embarrassment to Dagestani. That's you're probably correct with that one.
Not wrong.
but still, I'm still out of these two fighters. I have to go with the experience of and home team. I take Hot Chocolate, Danny Roberts, reluctantly, but yeah, if I have to make a choice, gun to head, I'm going to go that way because this Johnny Parsons he doesn't really have the experience. He got a split decision against Solomon Renfro. That was it. For that, Icon fighting. Yeah. What are you thinking on this one, Dave? It's a close one.
I'm agreeing with you, and I'll back some stats with you. Oh, we don't have. How can we stop doing this? Hang on. Oh yeah, we got this. All right.
What?
Hit me over with some stats there, boss. Hit that share screen. Hit the share screen. Hit the share screen. There we go. Johnny Parsons 3.53 versus Danny Roberts 3.08. Strike absorbed for Johnny Parsons 5.20. Ouch. Versus 3.50. So both of which have negative striking ratios. Just Danny Roberts has way less. Takedown average 0.26 versus 0. This is only one fight for Johnny Parsons, though. Takedown defense 57 versus 50. I think Danny Roberts is going to have the advantage on the feet. I think he's going to have the advantage on the ground. You're right. Johnny Parsons just does not have that look. And let's have him in here. He could still lose 10 pounds.
And I just verified it. MPTV said Johnny Parsons is striking coach at Syndicate. And there he is. Open up Tapology Syndicate. He is indeed a striking coach. That's what makes me nervous because Hot Chocolate, his chin is made out of marshmallow. So, I don't know. Now I'm back on the fence. Thanks, MPTV. Thanks for. I was going to Hot Chocolate. Now I'm back on the fence because because you can't just walk in and say I want to be striking coach. Here's my application. You got to earn that position. You know what I mean? That's what. I'm now a little nervous, but shit, I'm staying away betting. But I'm still going with Danny Roberts just because the in the cage experience.
He is relying heavily on his striking because not the cardio. He could lose. Honestly, he could shed a good 10 pounds. And that doesn't include the 2 pounds of mullet.
What was there? Did you go over grappling stats, takedowns, and takedown defense? Because
I have no stats for this guy. I have no stats for Johnny Parsons. I only have like one fight for him.
Right. That's right. Yeah, hopefully Hot Chocolate, Danny Roberts, man. Hopefully he goes to the ground. Let me see his I gotta look over his wins again, see if he's got any submissions or anything.
All right, here you go.
I'm just nervous about British wrestling too.
Split decision, punches. Split decision, punches.
He does not go to the ground. He's got a triangle choke, but that
was in 2015 against a nobody.
And that was probably if a triangle choke was probably off his back. So yeah, he probably sucks at wrestling too. Man, I don't know now. I might flip to Johnny Parsons. I don't know. What are you thinking, Dave? What are you going to do here?
All right. As far as the bookies go, hang on a second. Let me go with the bookies first. I'll do my bookie spiel. All right. Where are we here? Fucking toss a coin. -110, -110.
Oh, man.
Fight to go the distance. Yes, +140. No, -180. Bookies are looking for this to go within distance. I'm kind of, you know what, guys? The chat can sway me easily here. I like the Doughboy. I mean, it makes me feel like I could, if I was a good striker, I could fight in the MMA. I like the mullet. I like the cauliflower ears.
Man, I wish I did a capper comparison on this fight here. I really do, because I don't know, I'd like to see what the other cappers have to say about this. And I heard them, but I can't remember everything. Is Dev still in here? Or MMA Jesus?
Yeah.
I want to know.
MPTV got home field advantage. He's going with Danny Roberts at 18-7 record at home.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my gut. That was my first pick. But the whole syndicate striking coach has me, and that's what's going to stay on the feet, obviously, because Danny Roberts can't wrestle. And Danny Roberts has a suspect chin. Johnny Parsons, striking coach, he's going to hit it. He's going to nail that chin. I can tell. I'm nervous. I can tell already, but well, hopefully he'll go to a decision. Danny Roberts to get the home field advantage decision. That's what I'm sticking to. There he is, right there. Not looking like an insane, bugged out animal on his fighting Tapology picture. Jesus Christ. Looks like he just took a shot of adrenochrome or something.
They got some good names in here. John Wood, Jerry Shapiro, Shane Shapiro.
Yeah, Frank Mir.
Rick Davis, yeah, Frank Mir. John Gunderson's good too.
Mir, he's got to be like almost 60 now.
Shane Mosley, Sugar Shane.
Oh, Johnny all day, that MMA's Jesus is saying.
So, I mean, if he's striking coach,
experience and taller reach,
coach, I like it. All right, I'm now having more hard time. MPTV, I might not go with you.
I already filled my Tapology and I already picked Danny Roberts. So, and look at the physique too. The physique, Danny Roberts got him on physique, cardio. I think Danny Roberts got better.
Yeah,
cardio.
I'm sticking with my gut. I'm going Danny Roberts too.
There you go. All right, now we got the feature fight of the prelims. Dangerous Davy Grant taking on undefeated Daniel Marcos. Man, these are all tough fights to pick, man. All of them. Dave, can you preview this? I have to go get another beer.
All right, David Grant.
I'll be right back.
David Grant. Home field advantage on this guy, 13-6-0. Coming off of 2 wins against Rafael Assunção. Inverted triangle choke, very nice. And Luis Smolka ground and pound in the 3rd round. He did lose previously to Adrian Yanez and Marlon Vera, both by decision. Previous to that, knocked out Johnny Martinez and Martin Day. This is all in the UFC. And Gregory Popov. That was a long time ago, but that was 2019. But still, Popov was a good name. Sorry about that. Now, Daniel Marcos. 14-0-0. Undefeated against the hometown guy. Coming off of his last win against Simon Oliveira. Knees to the body in round 2. That was the beginning of the year. And then previous to that, in the Contender Series, he beat Brandon Lewis, who was 6-1. Before that, Gaston Manzur, who I have no idea who that is, in 300 Sparta 36. He was definitely a 300 Sparta guy before that. Beating Can Crushers, but beating him accordingly. Davey Grant, 13-6. I gotta go with the hometown guy here, guys. Let me see what we got for stats. Davey Grant, Daniel Marcos. Should have 2 fights for Grant or for Daniel Marcos. Strike land per minute 6.02 versus 4.78. Strike absorbs 3.89 versus 3.05. If this does go to the ground, takedown average 1.41 versus 0.0. Takedown accuracy 42 versus 0. Takedown defense 62 versus 88. If this does go to the ground, Daniel Marcos Not much ground history on his record. Let me go over
Zero
real
submissions. Zero submissions for Daniel Marcos.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we're kind of looking at if there's a path to victory for Davey Grant here, the hometown guy, to bust the perfect record. He does have the skill. He does have the MMA experience. I might lean Davey Grant here by decision, and just by decision, and just because of that decision is because if it goes to the hometown favorite or to the hometown judges, I think Davey Grant's going to win it.
David Grant has 7 wins by submission. 7. 54% of his wins are by submission. This goes to the ground, it's good. It's good.
It might be over quick, regardless.
And look at the people he's beat. Jonathan Martinez, overhand left, round 2. That's a great win right there. Marlon Vera, unanimous decision. Marlon Vera, Cheeto. Yeah, that's fantastic. I know it's a while ago, but still. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with Dangerous David Grant. He's plus money. I know he's 37, which a lot of people are fading him because of that. A bantamweight, 37 years old. You got to have the speed and the quickness, but not if you're wrestling, not if you take it to the ground. And that's his easiest route to victory. Hopefully, Dangerous David Grant can realize that and not stand and bang with Daniel Marcos, because if he does, Daniel Marcos is going to outvalue him and maybe even chin him, maybe even knock him out.
So he's been in the UFC since 2013.
And I really hate SBG Ireland, or this is SBG Bishop Auckland, actually. But because that, remember that, who's the heavyweight fighter that they said he was going against Thiago? Man, I can picture him. Fuck. Johnny Walker. SBG Ireland in the cage side Johnny Walker fight, said, "Oh, you got this. You're winning decision." Ends up losing to what's his Yana Kunitskaya's husband there.
I could see Davey Grant retiring tomorrow.
What's that?
I could see if Davey Grant wins, he might retire tomorrow. I don't know what his contract situation is like.
Yeah.
Who's that? Wins World. Party on. Excellent.
So yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with Dangerous Dave Grant plus money. What are the odds right now?
All right, here we go. Davey Grant. He is at plus 125. Daniel Marcus at minus 150. Bookies fight to go the distance. Yes, minus 125. No, minus 115. So if I were looking for plus money, I'd be going Davey Grant. Don't prop bet it.
Plus 125.
Plus 125, which is kind of a coin flip these days.
Yeah, home team as well. So I'm going with Dangerous Dave Grant as well. He'll give Daniel Marcos the first O. And he may retire after. Who knows? He's 37. But he's a scrapper. He likes to fight. So maybe not. Okay. Let's see what they look like. Daniel Marcos got the little red hair dye going on now.
All right. Change my mind here. Davey Grant's got to look horrible. Oh, he looks good and he's happy. At home. Good. Comfortable. No time change to worry about. He always looks kind of dorky in face-offs. That's kind of his thing.
Size up well. He looks like a brawler though. Look at his chest's thicker.
Yeah, it's got that old man.
Yeah, like
barrel chest. I like Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
I'm okay with it. Good face-off.
Yeah, I'm on Dangerous David Grant.
So am I. Just the record, the experience, so much.
He's like a gatekeeper level now.
Oh, definitely.
All right, now we get into the main card. Here we go. The current jerker of the main card. We got Lerone Murphy taking on Josh Kuya Kulibao. This is a good one. I did a comparison on this one. So I did some research here for this.
There you go.
So let me get my.
You want to start with
Lerone the Miracle Murphy, undefeated, 12-0-1, coming off split decision win over Gabriel Santos. Before that, got the knee over Makwan Americani, 12 seconds in round 2. Loved it. Prior to that, he beat Douglas Silva de Andrade unanimous decision. He beat Ricardo Ramos, ground and pound round 1. That's a great one. He had his draw was his UFC debut against Zabir Tukagov. He's training out of Manchester top team with BJJ black belt. Guy's name's Halayaya. The coach over at Manchester top team is a Dagestani guy named Ravi Daglarov. He's also training with PFL guy Abraham Babley, Big AB. And tomorrow is Lerone Murphy's birthday in his backyard. Keep that in mind when it goes to decision. But it might not be a happy birthday because he's fighting Josh Kuya Kulibao, who is underrated. A lot of people misrate this guy. They think he's better than a lot of people believe. He took out Melsik Bagdasaryan in rear naked choke round 2. Before that, he beat Sungwoo Choi split decision. Took my money on that one. He beat Shailan Nurdembieke, unanimous decision. He had a draw against Charles Air Jourdain, and he had his UFC debut loss to Jalen Turner, ground and pound round 2. He's out of Australia, fighting out of the Igor MMA Fighting Club. The only training partner on Instagram that you might know is Jamie Malarkey. Otherwise, just pictures with his coaches from Igor. But this is a lot closer fight than – well, it's lined close as well. But I have to go with Lerone Murphy. It's his birthday. He's the home team. He's never taken an L yet. And he's my unranked contender pick for featherweight.
good call.
So that's why I'm going with Lerone Murphy here. I think he's going to win. A close fight. I think it's going to be a close one.
That's
but
it.
he should do enough to beat Josh Kulibao. And I think a decision. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I kind of agree. As far as the fight go the distance, I think the fight is going to go the distance. Bookies agree with me at plus 175. Lerone Murphy is a minus 150. Oh, damn it. Minus 150 compared to a plus 125. It is really close. It is really close, but with the undefeated record, the quality of opponents, the fact that he's on home soil, the fact that he looks good in the weigh-ins, the fact that there's good in the face-offs.
Did we look at the face-offs yet? We didn't.
No, but I think Kulibao is fighting an uphill battle. And I think all the advantages are in Murphy's corner. So I got to go with Murphy on this one. I mean, I can't not go with Murphy. He's a walk-on as far as I'm like to open up the main card for the hometown. Yeah, I'm going to pick Murphy on this one, guys. Like it just checks all the boxes.
Take those glasses off. There you go. Now you're doing it right.
Undefeated. Don't forget.
He's intense too. He's ready. He's intense.
And I realize who he's going up against, and I respect who he's going up against. But hometown,
birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Kulibao here. A little bit of love handles. Not crazy about that either.
Yeah, but the dad bod is not. Can't fade that really. Look at Iron Turtle last week.
I get it.
So, but yeah, I'm with you. Lerone Murphy. All about it. It's going to be close though. It's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Kulibao sneaks out a victory, but I don't think so. Not on Lerone birthday in his backyard.
True. If you want me to keep going with stats, Lerone Murphy 3.58 strikes landed per minute versus 2.96. Lerone Murphy's been busier on the feet. Strike absorbed 2.64 versus 3.13. Negative ratio for Kulibao. Ground game, none to speak of for Kulabau. Lerone Murphy does have a ground game. Better takedown accuracy. Does lose on the takedown defense, but I think he's going to be able to piece him up on the feet. Actually, you know what? I think he's going to be able to take it wherever he wants to go. I know Kulabau is good, but this one here, all the cards are stacked towards Murphy's favor as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed. All right, moving up. Next, we have the Black Country Banger, Jai Herbert. Oh, a lot of cappers taking the underdog here in Jai Herbert. Taking on the Frenchman, Faraz Ziam, the Smile Killer. This is going to be a good one. I also did a cap comparison for this one as well. Oh, by the way, Lerone Murphy. Sorry to backtrack, but Lerone Murphy, full capper consensus. Nobody picked Kulabau on my capper show. Nobody. Everybody full capper consensus for Lerone Murphy. But now we're talking about Jai Herbert taking on Faraz Ziam. Jai Herbert's coming in as the underdog, 12-4-1, coming off a draw against Ludovic Klein. Before that, he beat Kyle Nelson by unanimous decision. He lost that fight to Ilia Tupuria, but he did have a knockdown in round one, I think, with a kick, which was very impressive because a lot of people thought Ilia Tupuria was going to destroy him round one, walk right through him. Oh, excuse me. Prior to that, he had a win over Kama Worthy. Cheers, Dave.
Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm there.
I know you got your bong loaded, but we're drinking too.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cheers.
He took out Jai Herbert took out Kama Worthy with hooks to ground strikes round one. And before that, he lost to Renato Moicano. So he's on a loss-win, draw in his last five, pattern type fighting. Now he's taking on Faraz Ziam. Faraz Ziam, the Smile Killer, out of France, right across the canal, what is it? The English channel? Canal? Whatever.
The surrender vessel towards the surrender land.
So he has a win over Michael Figlak, unanimous decision most recently. He got knocked rear naked choked by Terrence McKinney. Before that, he beat Luigi Vendramini by majority decision. He beat Jamie Malarkey by unanimous decision. And his UFC debut, he lost to Don Madge by decision as well. His Instagram is impressive. He's training with a kickboxing champ. Guy's name is Jonathan Maezo. He's a Glory kickboxing champ. A KSW double champ, Saladin Parnasse. Guy's 17-1. He's a beast, this guy that he's training with. And if you look on his Instagram and go deeper, 10 weeks ago, he was in Luxembourg training with Kamzat. There's a picture of it too. Let's see.
It made me work here.
Keep going. It was 10 weeks ago, but still, I think it's still this camp.
Might be the beginning of the camp, yeah.
Oh, my family just got home. There he is. Go up a little, I think. Is that him? Yep, there he is. My boy, what's that say? How many weeks ago was that? How was it, Brandon?
44 weeks ago.
No, he's got more recent than. You passed something. You passed it. Go back, get out of the pictures and go up a little bit. Go up. Because there's something 10 weeks ago, and he's like doing jiu-jitsu stuff with him. Because I remember I don't go that far back in the Instagram's research. Keep going up.
Jesus.
Up.
Who are you fighting with here? Where's this?
I don't know, but there are a bunch of black belts in there. That's always good to see.
It's judo.
Climax. There's that killer kickboxing guy. Well, anyway, whatever. Faraz, Smile Killer, he's obviously getting it, putting it in there. He's getting it in, getting it done for the Smile Killer. So that's the way I'm going to go on this. I know a lot of people are like Jai Herbert's the local Black Country Banger, but And he is, the crowd loves him too, Jai Herbert. But I got to go with Frosty inside the distance. Just leave it in the kitchen. Or leave it right there.
All right, I'll take over real quick. Strikes 9 per minute for Ziam, 2.52 versus 2.55. Almost a wash. For us, strike absorb -1.70 versus 2.92. Jai Herbert on a negative striking ratio, kids. On the feet, advantage goes to Ziam. On the ground, takedown average 0.25 versus 0.96. Slight advantage to Ziam on this one. Takedown accuracy 25. That's a wash. Takedown defense 52 versus 70. I'm going to give a little bit of advantage to Ziam on the ground as well. So advantage on the ground, advantage on the feet. Kind of scary here.
Yeah.
They do match up very well. Height 6'1", reach 77, 75. Ziam, the much younger fighter. Have to watch the face-offs on this one to make up my mind.
Oh, Ziam's going to tower too. I think he's got 5 inches both ways, height and reach.
Oh, that doesn't say so.
No?
We'll see if Tapology agrees.
Oh, no, you're right. Same height. Actually, Jai Herbert, 2 inches of reach. I was thinking of somebody else. So I was thinking of someone else. But yeah, you're right. The French versus English on English soil. But I'm still going to go with Frosty-Am.
Damn. Let me see what the odds are saying here. Jai Herbert plus 130, Frosty-Am minus 160. As far as the fight to go the distance, where am I here? Wait by it. Fight to go the distance, yes, minus 130. No, minus 110. That's a coin flip to me.
Also, MPT TV pointed out Frosty-Am 26, Jai Herbert 35.
Yeah.
9 years of age difference there.
Damn. I might go with the French guy.
I am. We even disagreed on any fights yet. I feel like broke bets.
Damn it. I might go with the French guy.
I am definitely going with the French guy. I did it on my capper sheet. By the way, the capper comparison picks, Jai Herbert got the majority. MMA Guru picked him. Cody from Blood Money picked him. Johnny K picked him. And half of the Fight Night Pick brothers, Matt picked Jai Herbert. That's 4 people picked Jai Herbert. Frosty-Am, Craig from Fight Night Picks, the older brother. Keith Schillen and Duffy from Sherdog, they both. So 3 for Ziam, 4 for Jai Herbert. He won the majority of the capper picks.
Just like the Tapology sheep. Tapology sheep are picking Herbert as well. Yeah. But you and I know better. We're going with the Frenchie.
That's right, Frosty-Am. Awesome. Okay, let's move up. Now this one, interesting fight. We got Andre Muniz taking on Paul Craig. Paul Craig, the Scottish fighter, the big version of who's your ground BJJ guy that you love?
Ortega?
No, the beta male.
Oh,
Ryan Hall.
The Wizard. More shirt tonight.
Paul Craig is like the 185 version of Ryan Hall. He loves doing the, except for leg locks. Paul Craig instead does arm bars. But you gotta consider this is a battle of both guys messed up people's arms. Andre Muniz broke Jacare Souza's arm. Paul Craig pulled out what's his name's arm right out of, dislocated it. Jamal Hill. Yeah, Jamal Hill. So these guys, if you get an arm bar, they're gonna mess it up. Muniz will break it, Paul Craig will dislocate it. Doesn't matter. So this is gonna be an interesting fight, but you gotta look at the other aspects. Now, Craig has improved his striking pretty well. I mean, he can hit, but not as good as Andre Muniz. Andre Muniz had striking, but the thing is, Andre Muniz, his jiu-jitsu is top shelf. I know he got beat by Brendan. What's that last fight he had? Let me open this up.
Walker, Ozdemir.
Man.
Oh, Muniz got beat by Allen.
No, it's last. Yeah, Brendan Allen. But Brendan Allen's been showing that he's escalated his skill set to he's on a different level now. So Andre Muniz did lose to Brendan Allen, but his jiu-jitsu is top tier though. It's you can't find better. Paul Craig, his jiu-jitsu is good, and he does love doing the triangle chokes and the arm bars and stuff. But look at his takedowns. He doesn't take down. Sweet. He doesn't. He's one of those butt walkers. He wants you to come into his guard. You know what I mean? If you look at him. So, yeah. Look, I have to go with Muniz too. I think if it goes to the ground, it's going to be super interesting. But I think Muniz knows more stuff, more jiu-jitsu. He knows more jiu-jitsu than Paul Bear Jew Craig. And that's why I have to go that way. And I think it will get to the ground. He's not afraid to go to the ground. Paul Craig will invite him down there. You know what I mean? He'll be like, come on, just like he always does. Like he does with every single fight. The Ozdemir beat him because Oldsmir's like, nah, I'll stay on my feet. No, I'm not going down there. I'm not that stupid. And that's why he beat him. He beat him, just avoided that. Johnny Walker took him out right across the hammer fist. That was great. But I think Muniz is going to actually go to the ground with him, and he's going to submit him. I think. I don't know. I'm going out on a limb with the prop, but Muniz money line. It's safe.
Yeah.
He is 2-1 favorite though. So, and it's warranted though. It should be.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Paul Craig submissions. Triangle choke. Do you think Andre Muniz is going to be caught in a Paul Craig triangle choke?
Absolutely not.
That'd be hilarious. I would laugh my ass off if he was caught in a triangle choke from fucking Paul Craig. Anyways, Paul Craig's not going to be submitting Muniz. Muniz has the advantage on the ground. Let's go over the stats real quick. Strikes landed per minute, 2.12 versus 2.44. It says the volume says Paul Craig, but strike absorbed, 2.88 negative ratio for Paul Craig versus 1.74 positive ratio for Andre Muniz. I like Muniz on the feet. Takedown average 1.81 for Paul Craig, 2.95 for Muniz. Takedown accuracy 20-36, advantage Muniz. Takedown defense 50-41. Go ahead, try takedown Muniz, see what happens to you. Submission average 1.7, 1.7. Difference is the quality of opponents that those 1.7 were on. I'm kind of all over Muniz here. I kind of want to don't be the fanboy, but I mean,
this is going to be a very entertaining fight because Paul Craig, he's going to invite him to the ground. I mean,
he's going to bleed.
Like, hell yeah, I've come to the ground with you.
Yeah, which is a big mistake.
Europe, Paul Craig is probably the best BJJ guy in Europe.
That's not saying much.
Right, but if you would take it to Brazil, where it's called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's not called Scottish Jiu-Jitsu. It's not SJJ, Scottish Jiu-Jitsu. You don't get your, I'm a SJJ black belt. No, BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, the history of Jiu-Jitsu. It originated actually in Japan. Then it was brought over to Brazil. Then the Gracie family just capitalized with it and made it. Oh, who wore it better, him or the other Scottish guy?
It's getting old.
Who's the other Scottish fighter on here? Chris Duncan. I wonder if they're together when they painted their faces. There, use some of my blue paint right here. There's a.
You know what? I bet you they each paint each other's faces face to face.
No.
I can see it. I can see it.
Paul Craig, bring your blue face paint over here too.
Let me paint your face.
I can't. Can you do a Scottish accent?
No, I don't think. No, I don't want to.
Bear Jew.
Because all my Scottish accents are fat bastards.
Did you see the movie Inglourious Bastards with Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Isn't Bear Jew the guy, the one guy? Yes, that's where he
That's why he's got the nickname. He stole it off of Inglourious Bastards.
I don't think Paul Craig's even Jewish. I don't think. Maybe. I doubt it though. But anyway, whatever. I'm on Muniz, and I'm pretty confident as well. But
Let's
I mean,
go.
Jesus, loving the underdog. Intense too, both of them. Muniz is like not backing away. He's like, yeah, I've seen you before. I've seen your stupid face paint. Hey, I'm gonna armbar you, break your arm.
No, you're not.
No, not me. No triangle. No, not gonna caught in that BJJ 101 stuff. No, you got to do something fancy. That's not gonna happen, Andre Muniz. Nope. Here we go. This one, Nathaniel Wood, Andre Feely. This one, I love it, but I hate it because, okay, I did break this one down as well. And Nathaniel, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Nathaniel Wood got a full capper consensus. Everybody picked Nathaniel Wood. The whole crowd, everybody. Nobody but me, see that decision, picked Andre Feely. And I'm going to tell you why. All right. First of all, Nathaniel Wood, the prospect, 29-year-old prospect, his last fight he beat Charles Jourdain unanimous decision. Before that, Charles
Good win.
He lost to Casey Kennedy decision. He beat John Castaneda decision. He lost to John Dodson. John Dodson, not the greatest fighter.
No.
Lost to him by ground and pound, 16 seconds of round 3. He trains out of Great Britain top team. You know who else does? Mark Diakese. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Now, Andre Touchy-Feely. Andre Touchy-Feely is coming off a win against Bill Algeo decision. Okay. He did take a horrible loss to Joanna Sabrito, 41 seconds in the first round. Hey, you get caught with a strong punch, you're going down.
It's MMA.
Yep. He had the no contest Daniel Pineda eye poke. He lost to Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell is a top tier country wrestler, just pure NCAA University of Arkansas wrestler. And he also beat Charles Jourdain by split decision. Now, Andre Feely, this is the guy with the 5-inch height, 5-inch reach advantage. 5-inch height and reach advantage. And he trains out of Team Alpha Male. So you got to Alpha Male trains wrestling. Their base at Alpha Male is wrestling. They also teach striking, but of course, obviously, but they teach wrestling at Alpha Male. But Andre Feely, he's in that gym every day. If you look at his Instagram, he's been there since he was a teenager. He's 33. He's been in Alpha Male. They got pictures of him in Alpha Male when he's like 19. I shit you not. You can go into his Instagram and see, like, yeah, he loves Alpha Male. He's always there. He's a staple there. Stay in school, kids. Yeah, I went through this because I did the look. Yeah. So anyway, Andre Feely, plus money, decent plus money too. I think it's plus 165. Like I said, full capper consensus on the prospect Nathaniel Wood. Now, Nathaniel Wood, you open up his Instagram. What's he got? His clothing line, prospect gear. See all this. Look at Feely before you go over there. Look at Feely. All these training pics and shit. Yeah, there's a picture with his kid. He's, picture of him. But a lot of these pics, every other pic, he's in their Alpha Male just training with all different people. Now let's look at Nathaniel Wood.
Oh,
you're all right. You're all right. Touchy-Feely.
Oh, yeah.
The prospect, unreal prospect. And he's not going to change that name. That's his brand. Okay, now look. Modeling pictures. Up close. Oh, look at me in this signing this poster. Keep going down. Great Britain top team that's a sponsor with those stupid lightsabers, whatever. There's one training picture hitting pads. Then he's got these, couple cardio training pictures. Then look, against the wall, the cool kid with doing his Prospect Academy thing. This is, another cool picture. A lot of these Prospect Academy. Look at him just buy my shirt right there. It's just like pretty much buy my shirt, Prospect Academy, buy these shirts. I don't know. I'm going with Andre Feely at plus money. I know he's going against the home team, and everybody in England loves Nathaniel Wood. Everybody loves him. But something tells me I'm going with the workhorse, the guy that he's going to work for your dollar, and he puts it in. He's training hard every day. I like him. I like Andre Fili. I'll be on an island by myself. I don't care. I'm going to go with it. So what are you thinking?
All right, let's go over some stats real quick.
Go ahead.
Because we got some stats to go with these guys. Okay, Andre Fili strikes landed per minute 3.83 versus Wood 6.34. Strike absorbed 4.42 versus 4.03.
Oh,
now on the ground,
volume for Wood.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, not quite double, but almost there. Andre Fili on the ground, takedown average 2.38 versus 1.81. Takedown accuracy 54-49. I'm going to call that a wash. Defense 73 versus 69, a wash. Submission 0.6 versus 0.3. I'm going to go, I'm going to wash on the ground. And I might go a little advanced in Nathaniel Wood on the feet. This might be our first disagreement.
Let's look at their resumes, their fight resumes. Let's look at that.
All right, Andre Fili.
Good. Let's look at their fight resumes.
So, split decision win over Bill Algeo. Split decision win. Before that, a loss versus Brito, a loss versus Mitchell, and a split versus Jordan, and a loss versus Sodiq. Sodiq is awesome. Jordan is awesome, I'm glad he beat him. Mitchell is awesome as well. Brito, also a good fighter. I mean, he's fought
deep.
the who's
I know
who.
you don't like to go that far back, but look at these. Okay, how about I know you don't like to go deep, but look at Gabriel Benitez, knocked his ass out. Artem Lovov, the GOAT, Artem Lovov.
Where are we here?
Dennis Bermudez, decision. Miles.
Where are we here?
I'm in 2019, okay? And Andre Fili, 2019. Miles Jury. Shaman Moraes knocked him out. Charles Jourdain split. And he's got these losses and stuff, but he's a worker. He's like the blue collar. You know what I mean? And he's got some good names on his resume. Now you look at the prospect, Nathaniel Wood.
Charles Jourdain.
When did he come into the pros, into the UFC?
Charles Rosa. He came into the UFC in 2018 is when he joined the UFC.
Yep.
That's a long time ago.
That's a good win.
He beat Andre Ewell.
Yeah, I know.
He beat Castaneda. He beat Rosa. He beat Jourdain.
Pretty good.
He's got he's got one shitty loss, but you know what? That's MMA. I get it, and that was 3 years ago. We're going to be the first time we disagree here. Let's go Nathaniel Wood. Let's see what. That's all
right. Like I said, I'm on an island.
We haven't watched face-offs yet. Nathaniel Wood minus 220 favorite versus Fili minus plus 180. Fight to go the distance. Yes, minus 200.
Tapology. 89% of Tapology votes are going Wood. 89%, almost 90%.
That's a lot.
Only 11% are taking Fili. But okay, let's go. Let's look at the face-offs.
All right. So far, I'm all over Wood. I like the Wood. I'm all about Wood. So far.
I know you do.
Fili's got better tattoos. I like it. Here's my midget.
Yeah,
there he is. There's my little guy. There's my little guy. You're so cute.
Oh, he's adorable. Adorable.
He's always a smaller guy. This is nothing new for him.
Yeah. All the cappers I listen to, all of them are taking Nathaniel Wood. Not a nobody took an Andre Fili, except this guy, except me. And when I get this is what's going to win me Tapology, this fight.
It's our first disagreement all night long. That's pretty good. It's been a while since we had this.
That is good. All right.
Oh, t-shirt bet?
No, not at. Look at the odds. Well, I don't know what are the odds, live odds right now, money line.
I don't know. After the last thing I got you, I think we're even on bets.
Yeah, we are. We're even Steven right now.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Minus 220.
CJ UFC got Feely. Good. I like that guy. That's one of MMA Jesus and friends. That's one of his friends. Him and Sell the Red. Yeah, good.
Okay, who does Dev have?
Dev probably has Nathaniel Wood, right?
Dev.
Wood. He's gonna put the lock on it too. Wood lock.
What do you got? You got my midget? You bet my midget with me? Come on, Dev. Support.
Dev, we're hanging. We're
all right. Regardless,
go on.
We know he's a shorter guy. You know he has less tattoos. He's pure of heart.
I got Wood hard. He's got hard wood. Lock. I knew it. There's the locks. Lock it. But no, I feel he's going to shock the world. He's going to shock the world. Okay, let's see. Let's see those odds, live odds again. I'm going to decide right here, depending on what.
Minus 220, plus 180.
If it was under 200, if it was like minus 180 for Wood, I might do a t-shirt bet. But
so this is fight going the distance. Yes, minus 200. Bookies are heavy on this going the distance.
Yeah, and that's what's.
And the last two fights.
Robbery. He's going to get a robbery decision, even if
okay. Our boy Wood, Charles Jourdain, decision unanimous. Rosa, decision unanimous. Castaneda, decision unanimous. He knows how to control the ring. He knows how to he knows how to strike. He knows how to stay away. He's got distance. He's got ground. Let me see how many decision wins we got here. Split decision because of a fluke, and if not, another split decision. Oh man! And then he's got. Oh, we're into 2019. No, Oliver Wood lock all day.
Okay. I didn't say I was confident, but I'm going Feely.
You're wrong. That's okay.
Right,
when
he came in, he was such a hyped prospect when he came into the UFC. A lot of hype surrounded him. Then he just didn't perform to expectations. But I think the people that saw him saw the hype in the beginning, he's got some good skill and talent. All right, moving up, the co-main event, Molly McCann, Julia Stoliarenko, the kids like to call her Stolia Stinko. She's a one-trick pony, I think, and obviously looking at her, look at the red on her last five, the one trick has not been working. That trick is the armbar. She's quick with that. She used to fight left way. That's in Burma. That's like almost like no rules MMA. There's no like judging. You fight until somebody gets knocked out or quits. That's what's awesome about. You know who else did that with her? Christina Ricci. Matter of fact, they're friends because of that. They all fought in left way in Burma. That no rules MMA, no judges. Just you're gonna win or lose by knocking the guy out or knocking the girl out or having her quit. That's awesome. But anyway, it hasn't translated over to the UFC very well, obviously, because you look at her. Oh, Molly McCann, of course, 91-9 Tapology picks.
We're not going to spend too much time on this one.
Huh? No, we are going to watch. Because, all right. Obviously, Aaron Blanchfield mouth floor with her, which I cashed in hard with that. I went like heavy units on that. I knew that was going to happen because it wasn't in London. Molly McCann gets power from the crowd. Like that fight against Luana Carolina, that was the spinning back elbow. That was the greatest day of her life. That was when she took that fake UFC belt off that fan in the crowd and was taking shots and running around. And Patty Pimblett was there. And that was the best day of her entire life right there. And then she beat Hannah Goldie. And then Aaron Blanchfield, of course, wasted her. But
it was ugly.
Huh?
It was ugly. It was total domination from get-go.
You know, Molly McCann wrote like a children's book about being gay. Did you know that?
Okay.
Interesting, right?
She just needs the wood. The stiff wood.
I don't know what I think it was like. Hi, Mom, I'm gay or something. I don't know what the title of the book was, but Manny from Fight Night. Manny from MMA Fight Club told me about that. Now, Julia Stoliastinko. Now, look at the left way stuff. I love that about her. But and she pulls out that Chelsea Chandler
140.
TKO. I know.
No. I gotta justify NPTV. Says Juliana's first time at flyweight.
Right, but she made weight and she didn't look bad in the face off. She didn't look like she sucked hard. I know at bantamweight before she went on to the, I think that Chelsea Chandler fight or something. She went up there and looked like dead on the scale, for real. She looked dead on the scale. But today she looked good. She looks like a whole new woman. Wait till you see her, and she's pretty much kissing Molly McCann's nose. Watch this. This is great. Look at looks fit, healthy. Look at Molly McCann. Looks like she just did a big line out back. Did a big look at Big Gaga. Let's go! I just did it. Let's go! Unreal. Look at it. The blood is rushing to her head already. Look at that. Holy, she's on some sort of stimulant right there. That's something crazy. And look, oh yeah, I'll taste your nose oil. That's how, look at the height difference there. And the reach difference too. Yeah, Julia knows she's not she knows the crowd's against her. She knows she's a big underdog. She knows I'm picking Molly McCann, of course, at home. It's designed for like bringing Julia Stoliarenko's lamb to slaughter. But I'm gonna bet Stoliarenko decision, no bet, and finish inside you can do this on Bet Online. You can pick a winner or fighter to finish. If it goes decision, the bet's off. That's what I'm gonna do for Stoliarenko in this case. But on Tapology, of course, I'm picking Molly McCann. She'll get I don't know if she's gonna finish her, but she'll get the decision. If not, and she might catch her with a spinning back elbow. She loves doing that. That's her signature move. So I don't know.
I would love to see Molly McCann lose so much.
Oh, that would be, that would make my day. That would be great.
I would love to watch. I would love to be like, I'd be on the edge of my seat, which is kind of evil. I get it, especially at home. It'd be awesome. Stats real quick.
I'm a bit attracted. I agree, MPTV. I am a bit attracted to Julia Stoliastinko as well.
Yeah, Molly McCann, strike time per minute 5.72 versus 2.75. Busier person, strike absorbed 4.90 versus 4.61. I don't think Molly McCann feels half the shots that she gets. I don't know whether it's the residue coke that's in her system. Takedown average 1.67 versus 0.70. Advantage to Molly. Takedown accuracy 35 to 25. Advantage to Molly. Takedown defense 44 versus 62. This is women's fighting.
Yeah.
Submission average 0.5 versus 1.2, but the record are different. I want to see Molly McCann lose, but I don't think she's going to. I think it's a lot. I think they're just beating her. Especially with the volume, 5.72 versus 2.75. It's going to be pop, 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 pop. She's going to vocalize every one of her hits. The judges are going to be all in on her.
I hope Julia Stoliarenko takes her down to the ground, snaps her arm, puts her, because she's quick.
I get it. We're both on the same page. We want to see the upset.
Stoliarenko is quick with that arm bar. I've seen her do it real fast, especially before she was UFC. I've seen like old tape. That's her go-to. She's quick with that arm bar. And look at the size. Look at, I'm tasting your nose oil right there. She's like, tasting those. The cocaine's coming out your pores. My mouth is numb.
Okay. Let's see what the odds are. See if it's even worthwhile putting any money on McCann on a girl fight. Minus 10. No, not even worth a parlay. Versus Julia. No.
Like I said, and Bet Online, you can take finish no decision, no bet, and that's what I'm going to do with Stoliarenko. But Tapology, I'm going Molly McCann.
This is kind of cool that fight to go the distance for the bookies. No minus 190. Yes, plus 145.
Oh, so they
I do think this fight's going the distance, guys. I really do.
You got there. Look, Julia by submission or decision plus 260.
And then Molly McCann to win in round 1 plus 400, which is not going to happen.
That's
but I don't mind this fight going the distance.
I think
plus 145. Fight to go the distance.
Let's look back at Stoliarenko's losses. Does she get finished or is she losing decisions?
She's losing. She's getting finished.
Is she?
Yeah. Always. Okay. Chelsea
Chandler knocked her out. Alexis Davis decision.
Choke.
Julia Avila. Well, you know Molly McCann's not going to submit her. That's for sure.
No.
Look at Erin Blanchfield exposed. She has no wrestling.
Yeah, no. Guys,
Blanchfield just ragdolled her, did whatever she wanted.
I think we found a loop I think we found a glitch in the matrix. Fight to go the distance, yes, plus 145.
I think, yeah. If that's the same on Bet Online, I think I might throw a bet at that.
Plus money on a girl fight. It's 3 rounds.
And that's the key to Julia Stoliarenko. If she can bring it to the ground, Molly McCann can't wrestle. And Stoliarenko, look, her Tapology picture, she's in a gi. She's in a jiu-jitsu gi. So and her arm bar is sick. Man,
okay.
I'm talking myself into Stolia Stinko.
Beat the bookies. Fight to go the distance. Yes, plus 145. McCann's going to enjoy every single minute she has of this. I get it. I think I got this decision for McCann. But fight to go the distance, plus 145. Maybe we'll scratch off on this one. No money on anything else, though. Minus 210, not even in a parlay, not even in I don't care. Nothing.
All right, I'm going to find out. I'm going to do that Stoliarenko inside the distance decision, no bet right now, and see what the odds are on Bet Online. Okay, so right here, fight. Where's it? Okay, right here. Win inside distance, goes distance, equals no action. Julia Stoliarenko, plus 170. That means if she wins by an armbar, I get plus 170. If it goes to decision, there's no bet there. Molly McCann, minus 210. The bookies think Molly McCann's going to finish her with a elbow or something.
No.
But I think hopefully Stoliarenko's got some good coaching and they're gonna tell her to take it to the ground.
She has this kid right here. This pretty boy with the gold phone.
What's that?
She has this kid in her corner with the gold phone and the pretty haircut. Oh, and the hoodie that's like wrapped around his neck. I like it. He's styling.
That's probably her son. Who knows? I don't know.
Could be. All right, I'm done. McCann decision.
Oh, right here. Look at this fact. It's fun. Julia has 0 KOs. Molly has 0 subs. Right. And yeah, that's right. Julia did drop down to 125. Someone said that earlier. MPTV did. But the thing is, she obviously in the weigh-ins, she looked great. She didn't look like Adrian phased her. Looked good. Looked healthy. So yeah, well, we're both taking Molly, but my bet is going to be on Stoliarenko, and I'm going to be rooting for her as well. Tapology doesn't make me money. My bets make me money. So those are the real ones. Okay. Main event. Tom Aspinall taking on Marcin Tybura. Wide ass line. I have yet to find anybody in the MMA capper community that is fighting with Marcin Tybura. I've heard a couple arguments for him, but every argument I heard, the capper that said it is still taking Aspinall. The biggest argument they've been saying, though, has Aspinall recovered from his fluke knee injury from his last fight, and I believe he has because he ran up onto the face-offs. He ran up there, had no problem, no problem with his knee getting up there to the face-offs. He's looking healthy. He's had some time off to recover, but at minus 425, that was what I have written down. What's it say over there? Minus 470 something, I think. You can't bet this because Marcin Tybura, if he gets it to the ground, he gets top control. He comes in with those hammer fists, and he's got potential to take care of it. But Tom Aspinall has the best, sharpest striking at heavyweight over pretty much everybody I know. I'm not saying the most power, but technical striking. He trained with Tyson Fury, so his striking is on point for Tom Aspinall. And home team, main event. Yeah, this is Marcin Tybura out of Poland. It's very doubtful he's going to win this. This is like a sure money thing, but I'm not at minus 470, whatever it is, 400 something. I can't throw it in parlay even. Well, maybe a big parlay like 5-fight or something, but yeah, it's everything says Tom Aspinall should have no problem with Marcin Tybura. And even when the cardio is on the side of Tom Aspinall, the striking is definitely, Tom Aspinall. The only thing Marcin Tybura might have a little bit of better like grappling, maybe some a little Polish wrestling. I don't know, but it's not gonna. Tom Aspinall's takedown defense is top tier, so I don't think it's even gonna go to the ground. Even though that's where Marcin Tybura would have any chance for victory, because if he gets to the ground, he does have that hammer fist top control. He's kind of like that Romanov guy. You know what I mean? The what's his name? Alexander Romanov, kind of similar to that style, but Marcin Tybura actually beat Alexander Romanov. But anyway, Tom Aspinall, lock it in, but no bet for me, only because the wide's too line. If it was closer, I'd throw Aspinall in, but yeah. What do you think, Dave?
Agree wholeheartedly. Huge Aspinall fan. Been watching his boxing forever. His ground game is amazing now. I think this is the rise. I think his last one obviously was a fluke. The last one was a speed bump in his career. Let's put it that way. It'll always be the earmark, but it was an injury, so that's why he lost that one. I think he's going to be the one who's going to be facing John Jones as
you think he's going to be a knockout here?
5 rounds with these boys.
I think Tybura's cardio will fade round 2 or 3. So, and that's where I think if it happens, it's going to Aspinall round 2 or 3. But you know what? Marcin Tybura's got sneaky cardio. It has stuck through sometimes some of these fights.
Yeah, these stats are scary though, guys. These stats are really scary. Tybura 3.55 strike 90 per minute compared to 7.41. Aspinall's a boxing guy. His dad's a boxing coach. He's been doing this since he's been a kid.
Second with Tyson Fury too.
Yeah, strike absorb 2.87 versus 3.31. If this stays on the feet, Aspinall's going to dial this guy up. It's not going to go 5 rounds. Takedown average 4.00 versus 1.39. What's scary, guys? Aspinall takedown accuracy 100%, takedown defense 100%, submission 2.0. Don't go to the ground with this guy. His boxing is elite. His ground game is elite. I think this is the John Jones top guy that he's got to fight. I think John Jones and Tom Aspinall is the most exciting fight in the heavyweights right now, as far as the UFC goes. Huge Aspinall fan, have been for years. Last fight was a glitch. Aspinall all day long, within distance, not going 5 rounds. Unfortunately, what's kind of sad is that he is a minus 450.
Let's see, get him round 1. Aspinall, what's that? Plus 105?
Well, by TKO, he's minus 325, which is not, or TKO, DQ, or submission, which is the way you want to go because he might submit him. I mean, that's the way it goes. Round 1, plus 105, 2, plus 325. I mean, bookies are thinking this is going to round 1, which is kind of scary.
I don't know. Marcin Tybura, he's kind of durable, and
Yeah, but there's definitely worth sprinkle bets on round 2, round 3. If you think he's going to make it to round 4, you're making some huge money. But I like this round 2, round 3, plus 325, plus 100. I think Tybura is going to be able to last 5 minutes. Not much more. Round 2 or round 3 for Aspinall. I might sprinkle some on both, plus 325 and plus 1,000. Bookies do not think this is going to round 4. Championship rounds are not going to happen.
I'm not sprinkling shit. I'm not sprinkling Molly McCann's cocaine on this. Nothing. I'm not sprinkling shit on this. Marcin Tybura,
though, not worthy of anything. But yeah, that's my pick.
Let's see how they look facing off.
I'm a huge fan, though. I'm a huge Aspinall fan. I think I bought your T-shirt. I bought you an Aspinall T-shirt.
I wore it for the comparison.
Fuck yeah, exactly. Huge Aspinall fan. So I'm kind of biased.
It's starting to stretch out the wrong ways, though, because I've worn it so much. After you wash a shirt like a dozen times, it starts to stretch the wrong way. It gets wider like a tent, but it doesn't get longer. So now, if I raise my arms, the bottom of my belly sticks out. That's okay. That's when you know it's like a time to hang that shirt out.
Here's our boy, like barely making weight and still ripped.
Yeah.
John Jones, this is your next boy right here. I'm calling it right now.
See, right there, he's showing his knee is no problem bouncing up and down on it. No problem with his knee. Look, did you see Tybura's belly flab jiggle a little bit when Aspinall jokingly tapped his belly? Little jiggle there, jiggle.
Tybura's going down.
Yep, agreed. Now we have to come up with we're agreed on every fight except for Nathaniel Wood, Andre Fili. Every other fight we agreed on. We got to come up with 3 of them that we want to put in a parlay. So one that we're very confident with. But we still want to make money on it, so we can't use wide lines.
Can we use Yanal at plus 125?
Yes, I put a star by that one. Yanal. I love Yanal. Ass mouth.
All right. Michael Perkins, Jamal Pogues.
Yeah, Michael Perkins, he hasn't. I don't even know if he's UFC caliber. So Jamal Pogues, yeah, let's put that in there. My sloppy heavyweights, though, anything can happen.
Yeah,
maybe that's a maybe. That's a maybe.
Okay. Let's pause on that one. Danny Roberts, Johnny Parsons.
No, I'm staying away from that.
Too close.
Johnny Parsons, that's the least confident. Johnny Parsons is a striking coach. Remember, I almost flipped that way.
Ron Murphy, Joshua Kulabov.
No, how about Joel Alvarez over Mark Diakese? You like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Or the Lerone Murphy. It's his birthday.
I really like the Ron Murphy.
Yeah, let's do that one.
At minus 150 for an undefeated fighter, that's cash in the bank. Sorry, Kulabov.
Look, Pogues, no. I agree. Jamal Pogues, that's a sloppy heavyweight fight. They're both one punch and a heavyweight, can go down. So let's get that one out of there. Right now we have Anal, and Lerone Murphy. We got to find one more that'll have plenty to choose from.
Zayam, the French guy? I'm not going to lose my bet on a French guy. Really?
How about... Oh, man. I want to pick something I'm kind of confident about. It's so hard with this card. So hard to find confident picks.
I like Nathaniel Wood.
No, I don't. I remember I'm taking Feely. That's the only one we didn't agree upon.
I know. Okay, let me see what else we got. Muradov versus...
I think Joel Alvarez.
Too much.
-1. What is he? -160. What does it say?
What's your pick?
Joel Alvarez. How about that guy? We like him. You love him.
Press 200. I'm good.
Oh. Is he -200? That moved a lot. He was -172. That means smart money's coming in on him. Yeah, let's do Joel Alvarez. Joel Alvarez, Lerone Murphy, and Yanel Assmouth.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, Murphy, Yanel. And not Tom. He's -4.
No, too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I like those. Lock it in.
I can't do the curtain jerker. That's a coin flip, actually. That Daniel Perez, Jafal Fieldho, that's a coin flip. Meredov, he's too much that's a sure thing right there, but the odds are ridiculous for both those guys. The widest lines on the card. Mark for the W. So let's go Alvarez, Assmouth, and Murphy. Let's see what that pays out. Okay. Joel Alvarez -205 on Bet Online. Yuck. Maybe we should switch to Davey Grant. He's plus money. No, because they had Daniel Marcos. He could knock out Davey Grant. He might. We got.
Sorry, I gotta put this in. We've got
Assmouth.
Yanel. Who is plus money, by the way.
He is.
Okay, so we've got Yanal. We've got Joel Alvarez.
I have plus 469 on Bet Online.
And Murphy gives me plus 462 at Bet365.
Yep, very close on both of ours. So let me clean this up.
So $100 bet gives me $608, including the bonus.
Oh, you get bonus money? My $100 bet pays me $469.
I get $46 in bonuses.
Wow, good for you.
That's $100 bet, 3-leg parlay.
I can't do Bet 365 in New York for some reason. It's crazy.
Sometimes it's worth it. Anyways, Yanal, Yoel, and LeRon. Oh, I like those. I like all three of those. Heavy confidence on this one at plus 462. Yanal is our plus money guy, though. Okay, MMA Juice wants Yanal, Murphy, Tom, and Mordov.
That'll be like plus 2 something. I bet you.
Well,
I don't know. Yanal's plus money, so maybe that'll. I don't know.
Yanal, Murphy, Tom, and instead of Alvarez, I got to put in who is Murdev, plus 495 with less plus money, dude. MMA Jesus, go with the 3-fight parlay as opposed to a 4-fight parlay.
Murphy, Tom, and Murdov. So what would you say that was? Plus 495?
Yeah.
That's a good bet. That's almost sure. Yanal's the only one he's the underdog, but and Lerone Murphy's fighting Josh Cooleybow, but it is his birthday. He's in his backyard. That's safe. But here's our 3-fight parlay, which also I'm feeling very good about. Ashmouth, Chris Duncan is he's 10-1, but I don't see it. I don't know. I think he's overrated, Chris Duncan. It's underrated. Was he Red Fox? Yeah. I'm on Mark. Gotta take the locks. Yeah, you should take the locks. Let's see. Let's play around. Let's see. I'll make a 4-banger or a 5-banger with locks.
I'll let you play around.
Yeah, I'm gonna right now. Okay. MMA. Let's see. Start from the top. We got what? Okay. All right. Makhmed Murdoch minus 350. Jamal, no, I don't like Jamal Pogues. I mean, I like him, but I don't think so. Joel Alvarez minus 205. Faraz Ziam minus 170. Andre Muniz minus 232. That's a lock. Tom Aspinall minus 455. Disgusting. Might as well throw Molly in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight parlay. No, I'm taking the Frenchman out. Make it a 5 fight parlay. And that is plus 396. Not as good as ours. So, and that's all locked favorites anyway.
All right, guys.
Can't prop, but yeah.
Everybody cheer for Yanal tomorrow.
Yeah, root for Julia Stolia-Stinko too, just because Molly's cringe. She wrote a book for kids. Hey, mom, I'm gay or something. Some weird gay book for kids. Come on, really? Jai Herbert and Vieira. I'm going against Jai Herbert though. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. I know this is an hour short, but I did have a dinner tonight and I'm exhausted. I'll finish this beer though.
Cheers, kids.
What are you drinking, Dave? Are you drinking mixed drink?
No, I'm drinking mixed drinks.
Vodka?
Maybe.
Iced tea, vodka iced tea, that's your thing.
Yeah. It's kind of my jam.
But all right. Yeah, there's nobody in here anyway. So thanks, Dave. As always, next week I'm going to the track on Friday. So I don't know if I'm going to be in good enough shape. Maybe, we'll see. But next week is a pay-per-view. The BMF fight too, right? That's next week. So I'll do a Capra comparison and probably do a live stream. We'll see.
Next week is a good card. Good card. Hey, you know what? We should do a live stream next week.
Maybe. Probably. We'll see how it goes. I do have some plans Friday, but it's a
like a live watch.
Oh, watch along? Well, that means I have to buy it. I got to dish out $80, but maybe.
Well, look how much you're gonna make on your bets this week.
What?
Look how much you're gonna make on your bets this week.
You're right. You're right. If I do well in my bets, I'll buy the pay-per-view and not watch it on crack streams. I'll buy the pay-per-view and we'll do a watch long. How's that sound?
And I will invite a bunch of friends over. I'll have like 5 or 6 guys in here, maybe a girl or two, and we'll do the watch along.
Really? Party? Watch long party?
Yeah. Why not?
Live stream? I don't have 5 friends. I got like 3. But all right, whatever. All right, cool. We will I'll think about it. We'll discuss it. So good luck with your bets, guys. Tomorrow's early day, noon Eastern time. So that means 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for you, Dave. Get up early.
Coffee and Baileys and MMA.
Yep. Thanks for sticking with us, and see you guys next week. Later.